Most people think becoming rich is only possible for business owners, celebrities, or lottery winners. But what if I told you that even an average person with a small salary can build massive wealth and retire early using one simple strategy? In today's video, you'll discover how the power of compounding can completely transform your financial future. Do you ever wonder if someone earning just $180 a month can ever become a millionaire? Or maybe you're thinking, can a regular 9 to 5 employee with a small income really build that much wealth so they can retire early and live life on their own terms? You probably think that to make millions, you either need a huge business or to win the lottery. With a normal salary of around $180 to $240 a month, becoming a millionaire just feels like a dream. But wait, today we're going to talk about a strategy that can actually make this dream come true. A little planning and some discipline can totally change your life. Now just think about this. If a person earns $120 a month and dreams of becoming a millionaire, is that even possible? Honestly, it's tough because the income is barely enough to cover household expenses, so where will you find money to invest? But let's say, even with that low salary, you start a $12 monthly SIP for 15 years and get an average return of 12%. After 15 years, you'll have around $5,700. That's not even enough to buy a decent secondhand car these days. So if you think you can just get by on a small salary, you're kind of wrong. First, focus on increasing your income. Then things will fall into place. So, in today's video, we'll check out some rules and tricks that'll give you a clear idea of how to set up your future through investing. Let's get started. Meet Ryan, Emily, and Daniel. They're all between 22 and 23 years old, just started their jobs, and each makes around $240 a month. Ryan thought, hey, now that I'm earning, I deserve some fun. Back in college, he used to keep track of every penny. Back then, I had to be careful even buying instant noodles or coffee. But now that I got a job and money's coming in, I just want to enjoy life. Every weekend turned into a ritual. Parties with office friends, hitting pubs, lounges, or fancy restaurants, checking out new places. That's become my routine now. You shouldn't waste your weekends. That was my motto. One day, Ryan thought, I've been using this old phone forever. A new one just feels different. So of course, he ended up buying the latest shiny model. And you should have seen how he ate after that. It's on a whole different level. Sometimes pizza, sometimes burgers, sometimes trying some exotic dish at a new cafe. Why? Because home-cooked food gets boring every day. He just opens Uber Eats, taps a few times, and boom, order placed. Ryan feels that now that he's earning, he should enjoy life a bit too. After all, what's the point of earning money otherwise? Emily was a bit wiser than Ryan. When she thought about her salary, she didn't just think about spending it. She realized her salary was good, but if she kept splurging like that, the future, there could be some problems. That's why she decided to keep a balance. Not just enjoy life, but also save a bit. First, she figured out her expenses, what's necessary and what's just a passing desire. Then she made a simple rule for herself. Every month, she'd invest a fixed amount, put a little into an emergency fund, and enjoy the rest guilt-free. And Daniel? He was on a whole different level. His way of thinking, his goals, everything was totally different. While people were busy planning stable jobs, promotions, and loan payments, Daniel was doing his own thing. He had just one mission, to make enough money by the time he was 35 to 40 years old, so he could spend the rest of his life chasing his passion. He absolutely hated the typical 9 to 5 corporate grind. He used to say, I'm not living to make money, I'm making money to live. His goal was to become financially free as soon as possible. Then he could travel the world, do photography, or set up his own creative space somewhere peaceful. He had a solid plan for this. Smart investments, multiple income sources, and carefully calculated risk-taking. Everyone else kept thinking that one day would come when they'd live life on their own terms. But Daniel was putting in all his effort to make that day come sooner. Now, all three of them went their separate ways. Ryan spent 3 years just having fun, hopping from one company to another. His salary went up from $240 to $420 a month, but his savings were zero. Emily saved 20% of her salary every year and invested it in mutual funds. Daniel did the same, but he did one extra thing. He started a smart SIP and increased his SIP amount every year as his salary grew. After 3 years, when their salaries reached somewhere between $420 and $480 a month, Ryan was left with nothing. Emily had saved about $3,000 to $4,000. Daniel had close to $6,000. Now, this is where the game starts. One day, the three friends met at a coffee shop. Ryan said, "Man, what's the point of saving all the time? Life's meant to be enjoyed." Emily replied, "Bro, keep some balance. What will you do if you run out of money tomorrow?" Daniel listened quietly. Then he said, "Look, if we work hard now, in 15 to 20 years, we won't need to work at all." Ryan said, "What? He's talking nonsense. How will someone retire on a $480 salary?" Daniel said, "Bro, listen up. This is the magic of compounding." Daniel started writing on a napkin. He said, "Look, if we invest 30% of our salary, like $120 out of $480 every month for 20 years, and if we get a 12% return from our mutual fund, what do you think will happen?" He opened an SIP calculator. Investing $1,440 per year at 12% returns for 20 years, you'd have around $132,000. And even if you adjust for 6.4% inflation, your investment would still be worth around $48,000 to $54,000 in today's money. There's plenty of time. Emily said, "But dude, we'll have to wait for 20 years. That's too long." Daniel said, "Hey, wait a minute and listen. If you increase your SIP by 10 to 15% every year, the time will actually get shorter." Now Ryan got confused. "What do you mean by increase?" Daniel said, "Look, bro, just like your salary goes up every year from $480 to $600 to $720, you need to increase your investment too. This is called a step-up SIP. Let's say you start by investing $1,440 in the first year, and if you do a step-up SIP and get a 12% return, then in 15 years, your wealth will reach hundreds of thousands of dollars." Emily asked, "Really? So how much money do we actually need for retirement?" That's when Daniel explained another rule, the 4% rule. He said, "Look, for retirement, you need a corpus that covers your yearly expenses. Suppose your monthly expenses are $600, which means $7,200 a year. You need 25 times that amount, so that's around $180,000. If you keep this $180,000 in a fund, giving a 12% return, you'll get between $21,000 to $28,000 annually. Even after accounting for inflation, you'll have plenty left. So basically, if you can build around $180,000 in 15 years, you're good to retire comfortably around 38 to 40. At what age can you retire?" Ryan asked, "But bro, how will $180,000 be possible in 15 years? Daniel took out a calculator. "Look, if you start with $1,440 a year and increase it by 15% every year at a 12% return, in 15 years you'll have around $163,000. And if you start with $2,400 a year, you can reach your goal in just 12 years. Emily asked, "But what about inflation? Won't the value of $180,000 be less after 15 years? Daniel replied, "Yeah, that's why we need to increase our income and the SIP too. If you raise your salary by 10 to 15% every year, you should match that by increasing your SIP as well. If you do this, you'll beat inflation for sure." Now Ryan finally got it. He thought, if I start now, I can retire by 40. Daniel said, "Yeah, bro, but there's a catch. You got to control your expenses and follow the 50-30-20 rule. Put 50% of your money towards needs, 30% towards wants, and 20% into investing. If you increase investing to 50%, you'll get there even faster." Emily asked, "But how do I save 50%? Rent, food, bills, they're all so expensive." Daniel replied, "Emily, yeah, it's tough. You just need a bit of discipline. Take public transport instead of driving everywhere. Sure, eat home-cooked food, and instead of partying on the weekend, watch a movie at home. These little things will save money. Now all three friends out excited. Emily said, "Let's make a plan. We'll each invest 30% of our salary. Every year, we'll increase it by 15% and put it into mutual funds, like S&P 500 index funds or large cap funds that can give around 12% returns." Ryan said, "Okay, but I don't really know much about the stock market." Daniel said, "Don't worry about mutual funds. The fund manager will take care of it. Just start an SIP and forget about it." Look at the magic after 15 years. After 5 years, all three had different lives. Ryan got a bit smarter. He started a SIP of $180 a month and kept increasing it by 10% every year. He kept raising it, and now his wealth was close to $180,000. Emily did the same, but she started with $240 a month, so she ended up with around $240,000. Daniel really nailed it. He started with $300 a month and increased it by 20% every year, and his wealth reached $360,000. Ryan said, "Man, you're on a whole different level." Daniel replied, "Bro, I just followed one thing: discipline and patience. Just do it and see where you stand after 10 years. Then Emily said, "Hey, if the market crashes, I've at least read some books and have a bit of knowledge about the stock market. I even read about the 2008 crash." To that, Daniel replied, "Yeah, the market will crash for sure, but in the long run, the S&P 500 has always given returns of around 10 to 12%. If there's a crash, just invest more through SIPs because you'll get stocks cheaper and benefit more." While saying this, Daniel explains the rule of 8-4-3 about compounding. Daniel says, if you invest at a 12% return rate, then at first, your wealth will double in 8 years. Then it will double again in the next 4 years, and double once more in the following 3 years. So if you invest $120,000 with a 12% CAGR return, after 8 years, you'll have $240,000. After another 4 years, total 12 years, you'll have $480,000, and after 3 more years, total 15 years, you'll have nearly $1 million. In just 15 years, not only will you beat inflation and build solid wealth, but you'll also become financially free. So everyone, this is the 8-4-3 rule of compounding. Here's a simple formula that helps you grow your savings and build wealth. All you need is consistency and patience. Start saving and investing your money from today. Build a strong financial foundation for your future and watch the magic of compounding work. That's all for this video. If you follow the tips I shared here, you'll be financially free in no time. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see videos on any specific topic, let me know. So drop a comment and let us know. We'll catch you soon with another awesome video.